Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jan Moses, back here with 3 changes I would like to see implemented in Season 2 of NBA 2K25 My Team. Now, Season 1, for lack of a better term, has been pretty difficult so far, at least. We have 9 days left in the season as of this recording. Not sure exactly when this video is going to go live, but it should be live sometime before the final Friday promo of Season 1, which is going to be dropping on, what is that, Friday, October the 11th. So we have a few days, I guess, until the end of the season. So I figured, why not get my wish list out early? Because, you know, we can just cut right to the chase. So many people, myself included, are clamoring for better rewards in my team right now. It just feels like the game is not as rewarding for people that are no money spent and low money spent. And it feels like the game is trying to push you more than any other year that I've been a part of to spend money on VC to rip packs. That's just kind of the vibe that I've been getting. And I know a lot of other people probably share that same sentiment. Now, one thing I don't want to do in this video is come out here and make requests for change that I just don't think 2K is going to do under any circumstance. One example would be 2K giving us auctionable rewards consistently, I would say, in game modes, such as in Breakout, right? People are saying that we should be getting, you know, instead of a 90 plus unauctionable or an 87 plus unauctionable gems of the game card, we should get those cards auctionable. There is no question that that would be far better than what we're getting right now. And it could honestly even be healthier for the game. It'll get more people playing the game. I know I'd be playing Breakout much more today than I have been over the last couple of weeks. Now, I have been busy with certain life things like moving into my new apartment, like I've mentioned on stream and in previous YouTube videos. But even then, like today, I had some time to play the game, and outside of me playing the game on stream, I just didn't have the urge to play this game anymore than that, which is really sad. Like, I should want, if I have free time to put towards video games, I should want to grind my team, because I'm someone who has spent hours upon hours grinding my team in the past, and now it kind of feels like a chore. And I don't think my team should feel like a chore, at least this early on. This early on, it should still feel exciting. I know the honeymoon period has sort of weaned off in the last couple of weeks, but or I should say waned off. That sounds crazy now, but whatever, we're gonna roll with it. The honeymoon phase is over, and we don't have those rose-colored glasses on it anymore. We're looking at my team for what it is, which I just think, in my opinion, is a really unrewarding game mode. And so I want to talk about ways to make the game mode better in a way that I think 2K could actually implement change. So again, auctionable rewards, I just don't see that happening, at least not consistently. Unauctionable rewards helps 2K in a lot of ways. It kind of helps limit the amount of MT that the no money spent people can get. But I feel like they're kind of limiting us a little too much, you know? I mean, I'm not no money spent. I am pro money spent. I'm someone that just spends money on the pro pass every season. I may spend a little bit of money on VC, or I have a gift card, I should say. I have a gift card that I have loaded onto my Microsoft account that I may spend a little bit of that money towards VC to rip a few super packs, which there should be a video with me talking about super packs coming in my team next week and what those implications look like for the market. So stay tuned for that. But I just wanted to share my changes. So with that massive preface out of the way, I apologize for the long intro. Let's get into it. I've talked about this first change a bunch on this channel. I think we need to see, especially in a game mode like Breakout, smaller rewards given to us on the way to us getting our final reward. That would be really, really nice. An example would be, we see, for example, if you go onto the Breakout board, I don't know how far I got into this one. You can see, for example, I have this injury pack and I have this playbook pack. Like, these are like genuinely awful rewards, right? But I don't think these rewards should be here at the, you know, at the outer border of the board. I think we should be able to get these rewards and other rewards, like maybe like 250 MT, 500 MT, maybe an unauctionable Series 1 pack, or, maybe as you get further onto the board, maybe you get some sort of like unauctionable non-deluxe promo pack, where like you're going to still probably get a Series 1 player, but at least you have a chance at getting a player from the promo. What I'm basically describing right now, by the way, is the format that we had last year in NBA 2K24 My Team, where after winning a game, we had mini games. We had the door mini game, we had the ball drop, we had the vault, and we had the wheel spin. I believe those were the only four. And those were great because we would get a little additional reward on top of the MT earnings you would get per game. And last year we got so much more MT per game because of the player market being in place instead of the auction house. But MT still didn't really feel as valuable because while we were making like double the MT we were making in previous years of My Team, the player prices were absurdly high for the most part. And so we really needed those door mini games and other mini games in general to at least give us something every once in a while, whether it was some sort of RNG reward or honestly packs. Like I like getting free packs that I would get just from playing the game. And that kind of leads me to my next point, which is we need the ability to put unauctionable cards into the exchange. That is something I enjoyed abusing so much last year, and I really don't feel like it hurt the game all that much because right now, for example, I just completed earlier today on stream this agenda set right here that probably most of you guys watching this video have already completed. If this video comes out on Wednesday or Thursday, hopefully you guys have this agenda set done already. The 70s edition greatest eras box, where I got predominantly duplicates and every card in this box was unauctionable, and all the duplicates that I had, the versions that I already had, were also unauctionable. So I had to basically quick sell everything for 4,000 MT, whereas I would have liked to have been able to take some of those cards and put them into an exchange and maybe get something out of it. I'm not asking for anything crazy out of the exchange. I would just like the ability to take the pack trash that I'm getting and at least maybe put it towards something worthwhile. I just think that would make a lot of sense. I don't think that would really hurt 2K all that much because it's not like we're going to be making MT off of that necessarily. Like we're going to more than likely just be upgrading to higher tier unauctionable players by taking a bunch of the lower tier ones and putting them into the exchange. I think that one change alone, depending on what the exchange options are, could make agenda grinds like this, where we spend only an hour this week grinding for this 70th edition box. If you end up getting 10 unauctionable duplicates, would you rather get 4,000 to 5,000 MT, or would you rather the possibility to take those cards and exchange them into something else, even if that something else is still unauctionable, and even if you end up losing out on MT in the process, at least you could potentially get some sort of upgrade for your team, or just a higher tier unauctionable card overall. Again, I know that sounds like kind of ridiculous for me being like, oh, I'm asking for more unauctionable cards, but I just feel like it's better than what we have now, which is if you get a duplicate unauctionable card, you're forced to quick sell it. And I just don't think that's fair. I really don't think that's fair at all. Like, why is it that you need to have auctionable cards to be put into the exchange? Another example is one that I gave on stream today. There's this exchange in the game right now, I believe. Let's take a look. Is it, where's the 92 plus one? Is it not here? Maybe they've changed it now. Well, so right here, for example, right? I don't even want to show this one because the pack odds are only at 1.6% for diamonds. Here, this is what I was looking for. So a diamond hidden gems pack, you can earn this from the exchange by putting in 10 Dunktober amethyst cards. Now, there's only one amethyst in that set, and that's a whole different issue that I have, which, in case you guys don't know, if you guys have not been coming to stream and seeing me complaining about this, we have, now that we have Dominique Wilkins added into the game and being removed as a hidden gem, we have only 31 hidden gem amethyst cards. And that number is significantly smaller than basically any other tier that is, pink diamond and below. Like, the next smallest number for a tier in the hidden gems category after 31 amethysts is what, 120 sapphires. So basically 4 times the number of sapphires than amethyst hidden gems, 10 times, even more than 10 times the number of gold hidden gems than amethyst, and even more surprisingly, almost 10 times the number of diamond hidden gems as there are amethyst hidden gems. I don't love that at all. But the point of me bringing this up is not about the collection. That's a whole different argument. In this set right here, in this exchange right here, I would love it if 2K gave us the ability to grind out games. And as I said in my that first action item that I mentioned, being able to get rewards incrementally as you're grinding game modes en route to you getting that final reward on the breakout board, or on your way to getting to whatever the win total is that you need in Showdown every week. I don't play Showdown. I don't really care for Showdown. I'm not going to sweat in an online game mode for rewards that are dirt level. I don't care. It would be really nice, though, if we could grind, whatever game mode you want to grind for, and you have the opportunity from those incremental rewards to earn promo packs that you maybe at least have a 5% chance to go and get a Dunktober Unauctionable Dominique Wilkins. And if you do that, it would be really nice if you could do that and then put that Dominique Wilkins into this exchange. So that, Dominique Wilkins, I think he was like 25K or around those, around that price point last week, which would make this exchange 250,000 MT to get one Hidden Gems diamond. How nice would it be if you could play the game and maybe, of the 10 Dominiques that you need, maybe you even just get one of them or two of them to be unauctionable that you can put into the exchange. Imagine if each one cost 25K and you could save 50K MT on this exchange to make it 200,000 instead of 250K. Because, at least in Breakout, the max MT you can get per game is 500. So if you're trying to get 50,000 MT, it's going to take you upwards of 100 Breakout games. So I don't think, again, would that hurt 2K a little bit? I mean, possibly. But that, I think, would incentivize people to stay on the game and play. Because I'll be honest with you guys, I think if the game continues to be the way it is in Season 1, if Season 1's methods that 2K has put in where they're really limiting the MT earnings and the rewards, week on week, yes, we're getting some solid grinds here and there. I will give 2K credit for the 92 plus hidden gems agendas that we've gotten now twice, and we've had that amethyst option pack that we could grind for on top of the triple threat park agendas that they've given us, outside of the one that we have for this week. 30 wins for a Ruby is hilarious. But outside of those generally good grinds, playing the game on a day-to-day basis does not feel rewarding. And I think having unauctionables able to go into the exchange would be really nice, and giving us those incremental rewards, those packs along the way, those small MT numbers along the way, that's going to add up. And again, it's going to make your player base that doesn't spend money but that grinds the game, it's going to keep them on the game. It's going to get people that have maybe stopped playing the game and have gone off to play College Ultimate Team, because I've seen a lot of that on my Twitter timeline over the last 2 weeks. It may bring some of those guys back, because I think a lot of those guys, like me, we want to play my team more than we are right now. I hit level 40 and I kind of got bored of playing Breakout over and over and over and over and over again. Doing the Breakout 101 videos was amazing for me, at least. It was a lot of fun to do, but with the allure and the mystery of Breakout kind of gone, and now that we kind of know what Breakout really is, it kind of sucks. And the concept is great, but the rewards really, really hurt the game mode, at least as of right now. And so all I'm saying brings me to my last and final request that I would like to see, which is kind of it kind of encapsulates everything. We need to see this game reward grinders a little bit more. And the reason for that, the way I'm going to pitch this to you guys, is going to be the same way I would pitch to someone who's in charge of how my team is operating right now. I think in order for the game to have a healthy ecosystem for online play, you need the whales who are spending hundreds of dollars, if not more, every week on promo packs. You need for those whales to be able to feed on the minnows. Who are the minnows? The people that are grinding the game and not spending money and are getting players that they feel like are good enough from just grinding the game to take online into Showdown. And I think those people we've seen in previous years have been able to take their no money spent teams into Unlimited or Road to the Playoffs, or maybe even Showdown a little bit to some extent this year, and beat those whales. I just feel like the dichotomy between money spent and no money spent is so vast this year, and that has to change. Because what could eventually happen as the seasons go on, if 2K does not make grinding the game, and I'm not just talking about offline, I'm talking about online, make grinding Showdown more rewarding. Why would I want to spend whatever it is? Oh my goodness, hold on, I knocked my headphones out. I apologize. Why would I want to spend 200k plus on, you know, a card like, you know, like Diamond Chet Holmgren if I'm only making, you know, 1,000 or 1,500 MT per game? Like, that's going to take me like what, 125 to 150 games to make that MT back, and the rewards I'm getting along the way are going to give me at most what, like 10k MT. Like, these rewards suck. These season prizes are not great either. I just feel like we've seen so many people that are playing this game at an elite level. People like a Ty Debo who are going on insane win streaks, and the rewards they're getting are not remotely close to the results that they're getting out of playing a game mode like Showdown. But I'm not talking about making the rewards better for a person like Ty Debo. I'm saying make the rewards better for people like me who maybe want to play Showdown but don't feel any sort of, you know, any sort of incentive or drive to do so. And I think if you make the rewards in the game better for both online and offline, you may get the offline people wanting to play online. I've only played, you know, a handful of triple threat online games. I played 3 salary cap games. I would play Showdown if I was able to grind the game to get better rewards, to get maybe some better players that would make me want to go online. And would I go online and get spanked by some whales that happen to be decent at the game because they have 2 or 3 pink diamonds on their team? Absolutely. But I'd be okay with that if I felt like the team that I was getting from grinding the game stood a chance, at least somewhat, against the average whale out there. With that said, those are the 3 changes I would like to see. Let me know in the comments down below what changes you would like to see in Season 2. I still think my team is going to get better, personally. I know the season has been kind of rough. I think it is also kind of tough for us as a community going from last year where we were really making so much MT every game. We were able to put those unsellable cards into the exchange and then losing all of that, and then coming into a year this year where the players that we want are still very expensive like they were last year. But the difference was that, you know, I feel like last year we were able to earn a little more MT and we were able to grind for more cards than we were this year. Like I mentioned this on stream today, being able to grind, you know, 100 triple threat games for, I think it was Ruby Alonzo Mourning. You could play, I don't know how many points you needed in Unlimited. Sorry, I'm really congested, I apologize. Being able to grind out Unlimited games for Julius Randle. Clutch time online, I think you needed 50 wins in Season 1 to get Ruby Bruce Bowen. Anything like that. I would love to see that. I don't think we're going to get that, but even if we can just get some sort of grind that we can do that's going to be like repeatable, that's, you know, not an event, like that's intrinsically put into the game, that we could grind every day and get solid rewards that'll help us field teams that we feel comfortable with taking online. Because right now I feel like grinders are not getting rewarded, and I think over the course of time, over the course of NBA 2K25, my team's lifespan, we're going to see less and less no money spent people not just wanting to play online, but wanting to boot up the game. Appreciate you guys. Hope you guys found this kind of interesting. And again, if you have any comments, any thoughts on what I said, or any thoughts of your own regarding changes you would like to see in my team as we move into Season 2 in just over a week, let me know. Curious to hear your thoughts. We can have some healthy discussion in the comments down below. As always, I appreciate your guys' support. Thank you for everything. And until next time, I'll see you later.